Join us as we delve into history's oddest rituals, from dancing plagues to sun-worshipping Incas, proving that humanity's quest for meaning can sometimes take a weirdly wonderful turn. Number 1. Dancing Epidemic of 1518. In the summer of 1518, Strasbourg witnessed an inexplicable phenomenon. A woman, Frau Trophia, began dancing in the streets with no apparent reason. This wasn't a joyful jig or a festive waltz. It was a compulsive, continuous movement, as if she was under a spell. Soon, she was not alone. Hundreds joined, as if caught in the same unexplainable trance. The city transformed into an open-air theater of endless dance. Men and women, young and old, danced through the pain and fatigue. Their feet were bloody, their bodies racked with exhaustion, yet they kept moving. The scene was both mesmerizing and horrifying. People danced not to music, but to some mysterious tune in their heads, a tune that led some to their deaths. Was this a case of mass hysteria, a collective breakdown of the psyche, or was there a more sinister supernatural force at play? The authorities, from local priests to medical professionals, were at a loss. As the days stretched into weeks, the dancing plague of 1518 left a mark on history. A bizarre spectacle that defies explanation, a testament to the mysteries of human condition. Number 2. Egypt's pharaoh's afterlife journey. In the golden sands of ancient Egypt, death for a pharaoh was a lavish affair, an opulent passage from this world to the next. The Great Pyramids, those architectural marvels, were more than just royal tombs. They were grand vessels destined for the stars. Each pyramid served as a majestic portal to immortality. Inside, the air was thick with the scent of incense, as priests engaged in the sacred art of mummification. This delicate ritual involved preserving not just the body, but the essence of the pharaoh. The mummy, swathed in linen, lay amidst a sea of treasure. Gold, gems, and priceless artifacts, all to accompany the ruler into the afterlife. The pharaoh's journey to eternity was further ensured by the presence of loyal servants, sometimes buried alive, destined to serve in the world beyond. This ancient belief system reflected a culture that viewed the afterlife as a mirror of earthly existence, a realm where the pharaoh continued to reign supreme. Through these elaborate rites, Egyptians secured their ruler's passage into the cosmos, an eternal life among the gods. Number 3. Fiji's fiery test of faith. In the serene villages of Fiji, a ritual unfolds that tests the bounds of spiritual and physical endurance. Vila Vilairevo, or Firewalking. Here, the air is dense with anticipation, as a bed of scorching stones glows under the watchful eyes of the villagers. This is not just a spectacle, it's a sacred ceremony. The firewalkers, poised and centered, approach the fiery path. Their feet make contact with the hot stones, a daring display of faith and spiritual strength. This act is not about defying pain, but about honoring the gods, showing an unshakable belief in their protection. For the Fijians, crossing this blistering path is a spiritual journey, a purification rite that transcends physical boundaries. It's a connection to the divine, symbolizing their resilience and deep-rooted spirituality. In this moment, the Firewalkers of Fiji embody a tradition that goes beyond the physical realm into the heart of their cultural and spiritual identity. Number 4. Greece's wailing for hire. In the heart of ancient Greece, funerals were more than a mere farewell. They were a display of status and honor. Enter the goose, professional mourners, whose cries and wails added a theatrical flair to these somber occasions. These women weren't just shedding tears, they were performers in the truest sense, elevating funerals to an art form. These mourners, draped in traditional garb, would gather around the deceased, their lamentations echoing throughout the streets. Their performance was a spectacle of grief, an orchestrated outpouring of sorrow designed to reflect the high esteem in which the departed was held. The louder and more dramatic their mourning, the greater the tribute to the deceased. This practice highlights the Greek emphasis on reputation and legacy, where, even in death, the social standing of an individual played a crucial role. The goose, in their orchestrated grief, were key in ensuring that the final farewell was as momentous as the life that preceded it. Number 5. Rome's area of honor. In ancient Rome, the roar of the crowd in the Colosseum was not just for entertainment. It was a ritual celebrating the virtues and valor of the empire. Gladiator battles, a spectacle of blood and sand, were more than mere contests of strength and skill. They were symbolic acts, steeped in tradition and meaning. As gladiators clashed under the Roman sun, their battles were seen as embodiments of bravery, honor, and even a connection to the afterlife. These warriors, often slaves or captives, fought not only for their freedom, but for the glory of Rome. The spilling of their blood on the arena's sand was believed to be an offering to the gods and the spirits of ancestors. Interestingly, the blood of these gladiators were collected and consumed as a health tonic, a practice far removed from modern medical standards. It was thought to imbue the drinker with a gladiator's strength and vitality, a belief that underscores the mystical aura surrounding these ancient warriors. In the grandeur of Rome, gladiator battles were not just sport. They were a spectacle of honor and a testament to the empire's enduring legacy. Number 6. Thaipussam's Test of Devotion. In the vibrant and pulsating atmosphere of the Thaipusam festival, Hindu devotees take faith and devotion to an extraordinary level. This festival, dedicated to Lord Murugan, the god of war and victory, is not for the faint of heart. It's a profound display of devotion where pain and piety intertwine. Devotees prepare for the festival with fasting and prayers, mentally readying themselves for the physical challenge ahead. The ritual of body piercing, a central aspect of Thaipusam, is a sight to behold. Skewers and hooks pierce the skin, cheeks, and tongues of the faithful, yet their faces often reveal a trance-like peace rather than agony. This extreme act is a testament to their devotion and endurance, a physical expression of their deep spiritual commitment. The piercing symbol symbolizes the devotee's willingness to endure the pain for their faith, a metaphorical burden of their devotion to Lord Murugan. It's a powerful demonstration of faith, where devotees show that their spiritual resolve is stronger than physical pain, a reminder of the lengths to which faith can inspire. Number 7. Inti Raymi, the Inca's solar celebration. High in the Andes, under the expansive blue sky, the Incas celebrated Inti Raymi, a festival benefiting the sun god Inti. This was no ordinary festivity. It was a vibrant and colorful spectacle, deeply rooted in the Incan belief system. Inti Raymi was a time of grandeur and reverence. The Incas, known for their sophisticated astronomy, understood the importance of the sun in their agricultural society. This festival, held at the winter solstice, was their way of imploring Inti to return to his full strength and ensure bountiful harvests. The streets would come alive with processions, music, and dance, the air filled with the sounds of traditional instruments. Participants, adorned in elaborate costumes and vibrant feathers, paid homage to Inti through their performances. The peak of the festival involved sacrificial offerings, a display of devotion and gratitude to the life-giving sun. Inti Raymi was more than just a day in the sun. It was a profound expression of the Incas' connections to the cosmos, a celebration that has illuminated everyone for the forces that governed our world. Number 8. Agori Ascetics. Embracing the taboo. In this mythical land of India, a small sect of anti-ascetics known as the Agoris follow a path that is as shocking as it is profound. The Agori monks are not your average holy men. They engage in rituals that defy societal norms and embrace what most people fear: death and decay. These ascetics are often found near cremation grounds, the place where life and death intersect. Here, they meditate among the ashes of the dead, seeking spiritual enlightenment through their close association with death. The Agoris believe that being in the presence of death can liberate them from fear and attachment, bringing them closer to a state of pure consciousness. One of the most startling practices of the Agoris is the consumption of leftovers from human skulls, a ritual that symbolizes their acceptance of all things, pure and impure. They also smeared their bodies with ashes of the deceased, a sign of their renunciation with the material world and a reminder of the impermanence of life. The Agori rituals are a radical departure from conventional religious practices, challenging the boundaries of societal norms. Their unconventional path is a quest for spiritual awakening, transcending the ordinary to attain a power state of enlightenment, where the conventional distinctions of good and evil, pure and impure, are obliterated. That wraps up our journey through his story's most bizarre rituals. Hit subscribe for more what the heck moments and extraordinary tales from your past.